Hello and welcome back to another video about Honkai Impact. Today we are continuing with the chapter 23 and yeah, without further ado, we're going to start since until we are at part 2 we still have quite a few things to do. So yeah, let's begin. See what this is and either I put it in or don't put it in. I'm putting it at the end of the video and yeah, but I won't read it all since I think it would be far too long. It's the same as the one here at the beginning. Oh yeah, and this one didn't play much importance for now other than the name that you know who it was, but yeah. The smell of something burning washed into Ponya's nostrils. Ponya knew that ingredients, woodboards, asphalt, and man. This is... Ponya found herself on the ground. She struggled to stand up. Filling her sight was the ashes of a wasted world. Ponya knows now. This is Siberia after the second Honkai eruption. Childhood memories came back to haunt her again, only this time she was not frightened in the slightest. She carefully studied the surroundings. This used to be Ponya's home. The fantasy reality urged her to unearth more deep buried secrets about her past. Papa, Mama. Of course she couldn't recall what her father and mother were like. Her first childhood memory was a gun in her hand. Still, she hoped that there were some residual traces of love from her father and mother in the depth of her memory bank. Maybe, just maybe, she was still in their embrace when Honkai took them. She looked around, nothing but rubble and ashes. This is Honkai. She lifted her hands and took a close look. Still a pair of girls' tender hands, safe from the glosses from the kisses of firearms. In the dream, the clean hands posed a sharp contrast with the scorched billboards in German by the road. Naturally, these hands were also cold. Huh? Something feels wrong. German? Her battle-trained instincts began to sound the alarm. This is not Siberia. It was until now that Ponya realized that the burnt smell, the ruins and everything else felt too real to be a dream. This wasn't a dream. That's... A human figure with blue hair suddenly emerged in the distance. Ponya found him an uncharacteristic presence in this wasteland. Just like herself, he rose up slowly from the ground and looked around. It was like looking into a mirror with a long delay. Somehow she felt familiarity and compassion. She walked up to the blue-haired man and reached out her hand. She broke free from the weird dream and found her pillow all wet with cold sweat. This again. She took a deep breath and calmed her, raising her down as if she just went through a tough battle. She then glanced at the clock. Better get up now. Okay. Let's begin. Act 2, Scene 1. And we are able to play one, yeah. Following a tight rhythm, 5 bullets landed on the target in succession. She unloaded the clip and waited for the results. All bullseye. The last one was right on the ring through. She frowned. In her eyes, on the ring meant the bullet landed on the rim of the enemy's helmet. It would be deflected. In other words, the enemy would live to shoot another bullet at you. Good. You finished today's physical and combat training perfectly. You even broke a record, but... Ray took a brief pause and darted a look at Ponya. You seem tired. Maybe a little bit. I haven't slept well for a few days, but that won't affect my performance. She would have replied this way. But after living at the Salt Lake base for a while, she began to warm up to kindness from people around her. I make some adjustments to the training program. But today we still have one last training left. Understood. Here, take this. Red handed a handgun to Ponya. This is... What, know this model? Ponya didn't even need to look. Makarov 9mm. She smiled. Good. I can see you know it well. Before I was adopted by the orphanage, this was my favorite model. Low recoil, small, light and easy to carry. This childhood toy brought back a lot of memories that were not necessarily pleasant. Okay, now put it aside. Ponya did so with a minor reluctance. Now close your eyes and visualize its structure down to every detail, including the bolts and the rifling. How do you feel? No problem. Every childhood moment of maintaining and disassembling the weapon floated up again from the sea of memory. Well, now use your Herrscher power to construct it, including the bullets. Ponya focused her mind on the construction. It was a piece of cake compared with conjuring the Project Bunny floated guns. Parts began to emerge and assemble themselves in her hand, and before long a Makarov 9mm took complete shape. She opened her eyes, loaded the clip and removed the safety. Bullseye. Perfect. But I didn't ask you to shoot. Sorry, Mr. Young. Ponya couldn't help it. No, I understand. Okay, now try this. Wade handed over another handgun. Don't shoot this time. Roger. Ponya took the gun. It was a model she never saw before. This is a Heckler & Koch, made in Germany. I can't tell you more. Start constructing when you're ready. Ponya took a moment to observe and then put it aside. Guns may look very different, but they all follow the same structural principles. It didn't take her long. Good. Now disassemble your creation and the one I gave you, side by side. Ponya did so. See what's wrong? The structures are different. Yeah, this model has a unique recoil system and only 400 or so were made. You used your experience and knowledge to fill the gap, very commendable. But it's not enough on the battlefield. Sometimes we need to identify the enemy's weaknesses based on limited info. What you know decides the outcome of a battle. Use it once and you never forget. Your special power as the Herrscher of Reason makes construction an easy job. But in comparison with recreating familiar weapons, it's more important to learn your enemy's unknown weaknesses. This is the Herrscher of Reason's true weapon. Wade patiently waited for the words to sink in. Understood. Ponya will try again. No problem, but try not to push yourself too hard. How do you feel now? A lot better. After the morning training, the two camped downtown. It's okay. Using the Herrscher of Reason's power always comes with side effects, especially when recreating something new. Get out and take in some fresh air. You feel better. Did you come here often? This viewing deck? Occasionally. You can see the whole city from here. Yeah, such a view is what he died for. He? Mr. Choice? Right. Seems like you've learned a lot at the base. He is my hero, and he was a good teacher. Wade glanced at Ponya. He knew the word teacher would stir up some sad memories of hers. He was a survivor in the first Honkai eruption. Berlin was in shambles. He was at the epicenter when Schicksal found him. The first Honkai eruption in Berlin? Ponya's sharp instincts kicked in again. Right, something wrong? Ponya thought for a moment before sharing her bizarre dream with Wade, including the blue-haired young man. Yes, that is Joyce, the first Herrscher of Reason. But why would Ponya dream of all this? As you use the Herrscher's power, the Herrscher's core slowly becomes one with you. It's not a bad thing, but there are side effects in the process, including the ghost images from your predecessors in the core. Ghost images like recorded memories? Technically they're not memories, only lingering echoes from the mind. Think of a piece of cement ground that's only half dry. What you saw were footprints left by those who walked past the ground. These footprints reflect their reality in a way, but whoever left them have gone. Wade's voice sank as he spat out the last word. Mr. Young, did you dream of something similar? Loneliness suddenly surged up Wade's eyes. Yes, for a time I expected the reunion in the dream every day. There was too much I wanted to share with him, but didn't. But it later came to me that this wasn't him. He was gone, long ago. It wasn't easy for me to grasp this idea. Ponya might be able to relate to it. So when I miss him, I come here. It may sound cliché, but seeing the city thriving offers me some kind of comfort, that his sacrifice wasn't in vain. The bright side of the world keeps reminding me that I cannot dwell in the past. This is not how we honor this, who have given up their lives for humanity. Wade looked to Ponya. Maybe what he said would set off ribbons in her mind. Echoes from the mind. Ponya tried to feel the weight of these words. Which is to say, such conditions would be experienced by anyone with a Herrscher's core inside, including Mei, Fua, and Kiana. Yes, even more so for Kiana, as she has more than one core. Kiana. Ponya sighed heavily. She never talked to us about this, not even once. Ponya wishes Kiana would be able to hear what Mr. Young just said someday. A lot has happened recently. And the property max out of control. We're puppets at crime scenes. I fear a new crisis looms. If my fear proves to be justified, and when the time comes, I hope you and Kiana can make the right decisions. The right decision. I know you both lost important ones, but just like what I went through, I hope you could, you know. Wade began to stutter. He wasn't sure what to follow would break the girl's heart. Don't worry, Mr. Young. Ponya reassured him. Ponya knows what you wish to say. Wade took a careful look at Ponya. Her eyes spoke of sorrow, but also determination. Ponya has accepted all of this. Not willingly, but still. This may sound heartless, but Ponya has decided to step forward. The freezing cold Siberia taught Ponya one thing. Never turn back, because the footprints behind you are long gone in the wind and snow. There's no way to go but forward. Having finished her words, she set her eyes on the cheerful crowd in the distance and spoke no more. Red followed her eyes. A tough girl, Red thought. Much tougher than himself at the same age. After knowing the side effects of a Herrscher core, her first concern was Kiana. Maybe Kiana is still having a hard time walking out from the shadow. What's wrong? Ponya heard some noise. Come on, there's a sculpture exhibition on the viewing day. Let's check out. That's a fancy place to see sculpture. What? Wanna go and have a look? Maybe not. What are they showing? Seems to be weird looking monsters. I only had a glimpse. Huh? Monster? The two suddenly became alerted. We better go and check out. These are Honkai pieces. Ladies and gentlemen, something you've never seen in your life. The monster show of the century. Hey, mister, are you taking your daughter to see the cool monsters? Where do these exhibits come from? You seem to be very interested, little girl. But I only know we were commissioned to hold this exhibition. These sculptures were sent by our client organization, and they've made it very clear that these are not for sale. What organization? We don't know the specifics. Probably some fan club with a monster fetish. But to be honest, it did give me the creeps when I first saw them. Not exactly my cup of tea. What am I glibbering about anyway? Art is only art in the eyes of art lovers. Ponya and Wade exchanged a look. They looked at felt too real to be just sculptures. In the theory, no civilian had any contact with Honkai beasts, let alone creating such realistic sculptures in their image. You must shut down the exhibition now. What? Why? These things are dangerous. I don't understand, sir. Why do you think they're dangerous? Your daughter seems to be very interested in them. Ah, I see, relax. There are bearing bears behind them, so they won't fall. And they won't bite. Haha. What? They're moving. Huh? The hell? Strange. They have zero Honkai energy reactions. Deal with them first. We look into it later. Understood. These Honkai beasts, they feel weird. It's like kicking real sculptures. Uncanny. Why would the sculptures move just like the real ones? Maybe it's connected to the other anomalies. Recently, let's collect evidence and bring it back to the base for analysis. Where's the exhibition runner we saw? Maybe he can help us track down the supplier. Didn't find him. He must have fled. I call someone to lock down the area. Meet you back at the base. Roger. Something is definitely strange. Meeting room, Salt Lake Base. Still can't believe this. Thank goodness you didn't get hurt. The monsters were easy to handle, but they could have hurt a lot of civilians. AE is looking into the black market for the supply. Any encountered ones must be destroyed on site. The souvenir is also tracking it down. It's confirmed all exhibitions came from the same workplace. Relocating it now. Great. Hope no one has to get hurt. That's what you get for playing with fire. They went all the way to get their hands on these sculptures, but once they started to move, they screamed the loudest. Monya heard a similar story from Furuha. Professed tracking love of fire to death by a real one. How are things on your side, Dr. Tesla? I heard you were having several hearings every day. They're only trying to place the blame on us. Not gonna happen. I think they're having a big headache right now. What happened? After the fest, yesterday we tracked down the black market dealing records, and guess what? A senator's name popped up. The bombshell turned Conquest upside down. They tried to talk him into surrender, but he ran away with his precious. The funniest thing was his precious collection began to move on the way and almost split his head off, if not for Teresa. That's close. Wait. What's wrong, Silly? Silly Jack loves his pumpkins. He hugs his precious pumpkins and it bites off his head. That's the show intro on the ticket we found at the college student's apartment. Could it be a coincidence? You're saying the show foretold the story of the hapless senator? That's far-fetched. No, it's a possibility. I prefer to call this advanced crime notice. Advanced crime notice? We ran tests on the show ticket and found traces of soil on it. Further tests indicate the soil sample didn't belong to the area, which is to say it may be connected to the murderer. or even left there on purpose by the murderer. Seele, Ponya, I read in your reports that the paging mechs and Honkai were different from what we dealt with. Yeah, they moved in a strange way, felt unnatural. They acted rigidly and had only one attack move, as if someone was pulling their strings. Similar reports came from Visa too, indicating all these anomalies might be somehow connected. It follows that the criminal may use evidence from the last crime scene as an advance notice for the next crime. Of course, it would be best if they are coincidences, but if not, this might be a lot worse than we assumed. Hey Moped, did you find something? I was about to share another piece of important information. We carefully studied the puppet retrieved from the apartment, and we found something similar to a Herrscher core inside. A Herrscher core? The energy level is much lower, so it went under the radar all this time. Not a major menace, but we need to be prepared for a new Honkai impact. You're saying it's a Herrscher? Not confirmed, but if my presumption is right, more like this will come, leading us closer to the true culprit. If it's a Herrscher, I call it the Herrscher of cowardice. Wait, so the Congress Maker riot could also be traced back to the same source? But what's the motive? To smear AE's reputation or distract us? Could also be both. Judging from the result, Dr. Tesla being held accountable did curb our efficiency. This is intolerable. The theory does connect all the dots. Hey Moped, is it enough to get me off the hook? Definitive evidence is still needed. That's why the investigation on the workshop matters. We need to know more. Naturally, this operation involves high risks. In the worst case scenario, the workshop might be a trap itself. But we have to go even if it's a trap. I hate this guy. Dr. Einstein, can you assign Ponya to this investigation? Sure, but try to avoid solo action, especially before we know who we are dealing with. I'm going with Ponya. I was a witness to the last event. I can help, and I want to find out the truth too. The victims deserve that. I see. I talked to you once. We have the coordinates. Stay ready. Understood. Yes. Task Force has entered the target area, awaiting further instructions. The result came out, and the dirt you just sampled matches what we found on the show ticket. Now we can say with safety they crimes with a shared purpose. Proceed according to plan and head to the workshop, the confirmed source of all the sculptures on the market. It belongs to Miss Mira Rimer, a esteemed sculptor who went missing a month ago. The inside of the workshop is unknown. Armed resistance is possible. Be advised and proceed with caution. Understood. It might be dangerous, but the idea of fighting by your side has filled me with courage. Ponya looks forward to seeing your recent progress. And I also want to admire your fighting moves up close. Kiana talked to Ponya about you last night. She spoke highly of you. Really? But she was the one doing the heavy lifting, and I wasn't much help. You fought bravely and gave her good company. That's the sensitive and sweet Seele Ponya knows. Kiana always puts everything on her shoulders. She needs companionship and good rest. Is that why you offered to take on this mission? Perhaps. Ponya has a bad feeling. Bad feeling? Dr. Einstein knows it too. The enemies this time are highly dangerous. That's what Ponya battle instincts say. Sorry for the gibberish. Let's carry on the mission. I think that's an important information. It doesn't seem like Ponya knows little things. Here, Seele, be careful. Ponya will count to 3. Then and we open the door together. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we are here back again. This is the inside of the workshop? Don't be silly. There's no way the building contains such a massive space inside. This seems like a closed space in another dimension without any exit. It's the worst situation. Ponya, I can see Ponya. What? Scared again? Just like the old times. Fortunately, you have me. Hey Seele, we should switch now. This place doesn't feel right. Don't worry, I try hard to calm down. Huh? We need to find Ponya. We can't stand still here. Let's check out the surroundings. Yeah. Yeah. Someone is pulling string. Finally, the stronger form. I say, quit acting tough now. You don't look good. It's okay. Besides, we can still unleash the power of us both if it gets really hairy. That would burden you too much, and you wouldn't last long. Listen to me and just one when you see trouble. I know, but I can still move on. I want to bring back more clues to Dr. Einstein. Who's this? Seele. A grand entrance. The two male Mia women will offer her all to the greatest master of monsters. Are you the puppet we saw before? Back off, Seele. This thing is dangerous. Run. Yeah. Yeah. I see. We have not much option to run. Why run compared to the weak people that you more like us? Huh? What are you talking about? We're not the same kind. You gross me out. Give up now. She doesn't need you anymore. Can't you see? She's been trying to get rid of you. You knew it, but you wouldn't face the facts. Shut up. You're a freak. Always a freak. Freak. A freak with black claws. You and us, we're birds of a feather. Don't act like you know me, and you don't get to tell me what I am. Dadami. Dadami, are you okay? Dadami, where are you? Are you alright? You better worry about yourself first. So it's like you don't deserve to be entertained in the theater of domination. Curious power, is this your trump card? You really giving everything you have, huh? But it seems this power can't last for long, right? Yeah. This puppet courts are a bit annoying. Oh god. More of the stupid things. Since I can't use an ultimate, the stakes a bit longer than I would like to. Not good. I mess up. Feeling exhausted now? Laboring to keep standing? Who are you? What did you do to Dadami? What are you? No, she's not you. She belongs with us. You see that soon. I'm not letting you take her. I will protect her. I will. Listen to yourself. Hypocrites like you are the worst. Don't you feel sick? She used to be a soul here, the birds of a feather, and she loathes this pathetic world just like us. Don't pretend like you know her. Oh, she said the same thing. Clearly you must go before she can join us. Yeah, with you out of the picture, she won't say no to us. It has to be. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. I think we have a small problem. My body feels so heavy. My vision starts to get blurry too. Dadami, are you alright? No, I can't. Not yet. Seele, Seele. Seele, Seele. Yeah. We have a small problem. Seele. 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 Anya? Are you alright? Seele. I'm out. Anya? Out? Where were you? We were together when you pushed the door open, but Vanya turned around and you were gone. Ponya searched for you everywhere and found you lying on the ground after returning here. A pitch dark theater and a puppet calling herself Mia Wimmer? Yeah, she looked weird and she controlled Honkai beasts and zombies to attack me. It felt she was a living, breathing person. How did you escape? I can't remember very clearly. Before passing out, I seemed to hear the other me calling my name anxiously. Did she save me? The other me? Was it you? Oh, I can feel her now. Great. She's fine. Thank you. I think someone helped me. Someone? Never mind. Ponya is just glad you're unhurt. Can you walk? It's okay, I feel much better now. You were looking for me all the time. We should continue with the mission now. Seele and Ponya walked into the workshop. There's thick dust on the table. Looks like it's been a long time since the owner was here. But the orders on the rack are recent. Even yesterday, some were shipped out. Could it be there's someone impersonating her and selling the sculptures? Sort out what we know and report to Dr. Einstein. A lot of Honkai beast sculptures here. Some are half done. Be careful, Seele. They may start to move all of a sudden. Ponya, there's something weird written on the back of the base. Looks the same as the symbols on the script. Wait, the line below should be the translation. The will, the mind, and the soul. Everything should be returned to the Master of Monsters. Master of Monsters? Probably refers to the Honkai beasts. Street rumors say a cult worshipping Honkai beast has risen. Maybe Mirawima is a member. They believe these mysterious monsters will deliver them and take them to paradise. That's absurd. Why would they have such crazy ideas? Maybe because when they're in the dark, people always desperately struggle to guess on something. Yeah. Ponya, there's a book on the shelf that has a very different color. This is a manuscript. Huh? Black pages. Looks scary. Are these words, symbols? Ponya has never seen anything like this. Looks like an ancient script. Some pages are broken. Maybe they were burned. Just looking at it gives me the creeps. Where does it come from? I think I'm a little bit dizzy now. Seele. Don't stare at it. It can be dangerous. Let's bring it back to AE. Huh? I think I heard something from outside the door. Let's go check. It sounded like Honkai beast. Huh? A beast. The sculptures in the lounge. We have to deal with them before they get out. Something is definitely wrong. Actual reason is very strong in comparison. This one. This is a broken puppet? Wait, this puppet is the one I met in the theater. The inside of its left arm has cut from my sleeve. They're unmistakable, only it's broken now. Just like the one found in John Doe's apartment, so we can also expect. Wanted a new show ticket. Featured the mouse and the eagle. The mouse and the eagle. What a particular sight, an eagle with the tail of a mouse. An advance notice for the next crime. The criminal was careful and did not leave anything else, but we've learned a lot already. The investigation is fulfilled. Anyway, we should head back and report what we found. Yeah. Next stage. A few days later. Kiana, I'm at the other exit now. Good, let's thank them and take care of everyone. Leading them to the designated area for retrieval, right? Yes, Dr. Einstein asked us to collect more samples. I got this. Yeah. Okay, so I need to defeat them right in here. From the looks of it. Yeah, it should be possible. Not too much. Never. A piece of cake. Lee, some eggs came your way. Copy. We need to get them together. Otherwise, Seele is not that good. Yeah, let the real damage begin. Kiana, any progress? All done. A puppet and a show ticket were found. Dr. Einstein was right. But this time no one saw the theater of domination like you did last time either. Oh, I see. It's more complicated than I thought. The missing person was found too. A salaryman who locked himself up after being fired. Not very stable. So is the sculpture named Rimmer. She's been a stopper since rescued and knows nothing about what the puppet did. Just like the last time, we might be able to recover slowly after we take out the core from the puppet, right? But why did the criminal target common people like him? His identity was stolen. We won't know if no one called the police. The police said the criminal impersonated him and scammed everyone he knows. What's the point? I don't get it. I've lost count of such bizarre cases lately. Our criminal is a curious fellow for sure. Why would anyone put up an advance notice before the crime? Why not just show up own up to it? Dr. Einstein said it could be that the criminal wanted to put fear and confusion in us. Well, if so, it did work. I heard Dr. Tesla swore when I passed the meeting room this morning. The advance notice is an outright declaration of war. I'm going to find this bastard and blast whoever it is to pieces. That sounds just like Dr. Tesla. You're a natural at this, Kiana. Let's see what's on it. The rusted tin glows, the children shout, the audience laughs, and lo, the odd eye pops out. Ah, sounds creepy as hell. By previous ones, this is what the next criminal should be. Next, we need to hand it to the other people and let them identify the next criminal location based on soil analysis. Said Lake Base. Finally back. After all this time, it begins to feel like home here. It would look even better with decorations. Hi, looking for someone? Hello, this is the show ticket we got from the mission. We need someone to run tests and locate the next crime. No, just give it to me. Good job. Thank you. We work on it as soon as possible, huh? Is this... you're the Herrscher of the Void, right? Yeah, that's me. Oh, she's my friend Kiana. She led this mission. Great. I've always wanted to thank you in person, but I haven't got the chance yet. Huh? I come from Shenzhou, and my family lives in Ark City. If it wasn't for you, my parents wouldn't have survived the outburst. They've spoken of you many times, and they urged me to thank you in person, knowing you're here with us now. Thank you for saving my family. You don't have to. I only did what I should have done. Not everyone has your courage, Miss Kaslana. You're the hero of the city. We won't forget that. You? Me? Great, Kiana, see? Not everyone is afraid of you. People remember what you have done for us. Not just her, I heard many staff members spoke of you. Yes, some are still afraid of you, but more and more people understand your situation and they feel for you. So try to take it easy, Kiana. Remember that you're our hero. Thank you, Silly. Thank for everything you did. Ponya was right. Huh? What did she say about me? It's a secret. I'm hungry now. Let's go eat something. Come on, don't leave me hanging in the air. Please tell me, Kiana. Kiana had a much better appetite this time. I'm so glad. You can't even take good care of yourself and you're worried sick about her. She's Ponya's good friend, and that makes her my friend too. Of course I care about her. Awkward silence again. After the year of domination, the other me really spoke to me. What's wrong? I don't know what happened, and she won't tell me either. Maybe I should say something else. I am getting used to living here. I made a lot of new friends, and they're really nice to me. I finished the required training, and even did more. I overcome my weakness and become as reliable as Ponya. Alright, the cafe I went to with Kiana has come up with new rarities. Maybe we can ask her to go there again. Kiana, has she enchanted you? Huh? Before it was Ponya, and before that it was Julia. You're just a big baby. What You said you'd be stronger and independent, that you won't need to ask for help. Why do you keep calling their names? The other me, I don't quite understand. Enough, just suit yourself. The other me, why would you be so upset? The other me? Oh. Name. Maybe the puppet in the theater. You again? I said we're not the same kind. Stop bothering me. Me? Who? Lily doesn't understand. Lily is Lily. Lily is also everyone. Poor John died, but it doesn't matter. We are many. We are not the same one. We are the same one. We all are. He is. I am. You can be too. Enough. I'm leaving. Why? Why are you leaving? There's no one else here. Aren't you fond of locking yourself up in a small room? None of your business. Ah, Lily understands now. You are distant and abandoned. That's why you always hide in your little room, right? Get out. Huh? Lily got it wrong? Isn't it because no one wants you that you cry your big eyes out in here? Haha, poor girl. You only hear her shadow, a lie, but now she doesn't even need you anymore. Haha. Shut up. She has new friends now, hasn't she? People who care about her. She won't be lonely anymore. See, she won't quit calling her friends names, but you don't even have a name. Shut up. You know it. You're no different from Seele, no different from us. She hates you. She denies everything about you. She wishes you gone. You call her a coward, but in the end, you're the coward yourself, afraid to face the facts, afraid of being abandoned by her. Shut up. Oh, you're mad. Is it for today then? Such a pity. You have such good potential. You're far better off with us. You can say no, but it matters not. The strings are already getting to you now. The feather of domination welcomes your next visit. She clenched her hand so hard that it burst the armrest into pieces. But as she released her hand, the pieces formed a black mist and restored the armrest. This was a world of her creation, where destruction was meaningless and cannot serve as a way to vent her anger. It further sank her already heavy mood. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Yeah, that's not good. 6 a.m. Seele's room, Salt Lake Base. Oh no, I overslept. What? Really? Seele is here. Seele is late. That's where. Sorry, I won't be late tomorrow. 10 a.m. Training room, Salt Lake Base. Let's begin today's training. Yeah, seems like 21 accurate. Seems like Dog Seele ignores her. The other Missy, they've updated the training facilities. Yeah. I don't think she will abandon her. Since, from what it seems like, she doesn't even have the ability to abandon her. She can lock herself up or not leave the body. Would take over the complete body. The other me, I challenge something more difficult today. And still no answer. Very nice. and use the other form. That's me. Yeah, I can't use them. Training complete. The other. Ah. 12 p.m. Cafeteria, Salt Lake Base. 3 p.m. Meeting room, Salt Lake Base. 11 p.m. Seele's room, Salt Lake Base. After tossing and turning for a long time, she opened her eyes and sighed. It's a little bit too quiet. I'm not used to it. Daughter me, can you stop being mad at me? I know you care about me. You always keep me company and protect me. What you said was for my own good, I know that. You always stand up for me in the fight, because you don't want to see me hurt, but I don't want you to get hurt either. You're important to me, and no one can replace you. I want you to become as strong as you so that I can protect you too. You don't want me to make new friends, because you're afraid I might get hurt or bullied and hide into the toy box again. But it's okay, I'm not afraid, because I have you by my side. You always tell me to care more about myself, but myself includes you, right? You ask me who you are to me. I thought long and hard. There can only be one answer. You're me, and I'm you. We're equal. You wish me happiness, and I wish you too. You seem to be upset about not having a name. We're equal, and I want you to call you by your name. So if you have a name you like, just tell me. I want to know how you feel. What is she mumbling about? Hope she is not so naive as to believe this little talk can move me. Whatever she says, I've decided to leave her alone. Still going on and on. It's a long, long confession. Never mind, she sounds sincere at least. I won't hold it against her anymore. I show up and talk to her in a moment. I don't fully regret the idea of reconciliation, but it depends on her attitude. Huh? Why has she stopped? You just fell asleep like that? Hey, who gave you the permission? I remember you still have something to say, no? Don't stop now. Say you need me. Say we're equal. Say you can't live without me. If it wasn't coming for you, I never tolerate such a long, boring speech. Idiot, idiot. Silly the big idiot. I know you don't need me anymore. You're making progress every day and becoming strong. Someday you'll be able to hold your own. I was born out of your desire for protection, but seems you don't need it anymore. You're tough now, and everyone loves one. You can handle your life on your own. I knew this day would come. I knew I would become unnecessary. I only threw a tantrum at you to cover up my anxiety and loneliness. But you came to apologize first and comforted me. You're such an idiot, a soft, gentle idiot. I won't buy that dumb puppet story anyway. I know how you feel all along. All we're on, we both Seele. Before that day comes, I do my best to protect you and keep harm away from you. Until the day when you become fully fledged. What the hell did I just say? What has gotten into me? Bad food? But I didn't do the eating, so it has to be this idiot. Hey, how come you can still sleep so tight? It really pisses me off. Okay. 6 a.m. Seele's room, Salt Lake Base. Hey, Seele, wake up. Get up now or the kids will make fun of you again. Hey, get up. What? Tatami, you scared me again. Huh? What? Want me to wake up you up gently? Nothing, it's alright. All combat personnel report to the meeting room. Repeat, all combat personnel report to the meeting room. Sorry, there's an emergency. What, I can finally go back now? Yes, but it's not necessarily good news. The worst has happened. Data shows the core extracted from the puppets are highly similar to that of a certain Herrscher. The 10th Herrscher, the Herrscher of Dominance, also known as the Legion Herrscher in the previous era. The Legion Herrscher? There are 1,000 of them. They're weak individual, but they act in a coordinated manner and are hard to deal with. But more bad, the 10th Herrscher in the previous area doesn't necessarily match the pattern we're seeing now. That 1,000 individuals were all human beings, each with a core inside, and there wasn't anything about puppets or theater. That's why I didn't jump to the conclusion earlier. The difference have further complicated the situation. Herrschers of our time have exhibited different traits than this from the previous era. Humanity has evolved, and so have they. It would be problematic to detect the Herrscher we're facing now based on records from the previous era. Simply put, we're looking for a more complicated case. The more complicated case. I remember the Legion Herrscher from last era could keep their minds in sync and work seamlessly together to mount up serial attacks. If this hasn't changed, it's not hard to explain why the puppets can produce an accurate, advanced crime notice every time. Shixa says similar cases have broken out all over the globe, each connected to a broken puppet in a show ticket. In addition, some crime scenes with similar traces but nothing else were found. Maybe Road Serpent was there first. Shixa and Road Serpent both? Now every piece of evidence points to the emergency of a new Herrscher. You were right, I can finally come back now, but I find it hard to cheer up. And I can tell from the look on your face that you are holding something even worse back. How I wish your keen observation could be put to better use. Just now the result of the soil tracing test came out. The next target is the Salt Lake Base. That's not good. That's totally not good. From the looks of it, it will probably be one more episode. That's the first time I will need to split a chapter in 3 parts. But yeah. Oh, these things will take a long time. But yeah. If you enjoyed this video, I would be happy about a like, and a comment what you liked, what other things you would like to see. And yeah, I hope I see you in the next episode, and have a nice day.